when you look at both finishes.
Yes.
What we saw from Kyrie and Russ.
Yes.
Did they make the right decisions on those plays?
Great question, Jenny.
Thank you.
Very intriguing decision-making on both parts, Mr. Sharpe. So let's take these one after another. Let's start with Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm.
This is a situation that we've seen our man LeBron James occasionally find himself in. And so Kyrie's got the basketball in his hands, and the game is tied at Washington as the clock ticks down to 0, and he decides after a blow-by, I'm not going to pull up and shoot a jump shot. I'm going to attack. And I'm not afraid of going to the free throw line here because I'm an 87% career free throw shooter. So if I can draw the foul from Markieff Morris at the rim, I know I can make at least one of 2 free throws to win the basketball game. So he attacked. He drew contact. The ref said no because Markieff actually played it beautifully. He went straight up, hands up, and there was some body contact, but probably not enough to blow the whistle. So Kyrie's thinking, well, if I don't get the foul call, maybe I'll make some crazy trick shot up off the glass, and he missed that shot. And he missed his opportunity to draw a foul to get to the free throw line. Now, it did not cost Kyrie because it doesn't bother him at all to miss the last-second shot. What did he do in overtime? He just took it over, and he made 2 bomb threes, and then he made 2 clutch free throws just to ice the game to make it a 5-point game at the end. So he was not at all bothered by missing the last-second shot or missing out on the chance to shoot the free throws. Your thoughts on that?
Skip, look, we know Kyrie's one of the best finishers at the rim for his size ever, maybe in NBA history. He can finish with either hand. His English off the glass is second to none. But trying to finish over Markieff Morris...
It became a bad idea.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, challenge him, but we're going to talk about this. Russ, you asked Russ, he probably...
That's a whole nother issue.
But see, the thing is, look, Skip, we know Kyrie can close games. We know he can finish. I have no problem with him. He had it going. And even though he was going to try to finish over a guy that's 6'8", and he was at a disadvantage because Kyrie's, 6'2", maybe? But even throwing shots up, there's a chance it's going to go in.
Okay.
Because we've seen him hit acrobatic shots. And when you have it going like that, why not?
Okay, but to me, I think Kyrie made the wrong choice there. He is such a good mid-range jump shooter. Once he got the blow-by, once he got the step, just shoot it. Just go straight up and shoot it. We've seen him make it. We saw him make one over Clay 2 Christmases ago at Cleveland. Remember that?
Yep.
So to me, he made actually the wrong choice because he is only 6 feet 2 inches, and he's not a classic leaper like Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
So now that brings us to situation number 2, another classic LeBron situation, this one on the road at New Orleans. And this is interesting because you are down 2. The other game was tied at Washington.
Right.
Now
No
you're
harm,
down
no
2.
foul.
Yeah, okay. So Russ gets the step off a pick. He's going to his left, and he looks up, and standing underneath the basket is one Anthony Davis. Great shot blocker. But Russell Westbrook, as we know, can jump out of the gym. He is one of the greatest, at least 6'3" basket attackers. He's like a miniature LeBron, if you will, because will he not go up at people?
Oh, yeah, he'll challenge you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so to me, why don't you attack Anthony and try to get to the free throw line? Just go ahead and try to slam it in his face.
Really, Skip?
Really? You don't think you're going to get a call
No.
maybe if you're a former MVP, right? So what did Russ do? Russ calculated, high basketball IQ. Let's see, I might get fouled here. I might get fouled here. He has the free throw demons beyond LeBron's free throw demons right now. He has plummeted to 61% from the free throw line. And Russ is better than that because Russ is, he's an 85% career free throw shooter. So what's gone on here? He's at 61%. He was 2 for 5 from the free throw line already in this game. And he made a calculation of, I don't want to shoot these free throws because I don't think I can make 2 free throws to tie this game.
I disagree because this play was out of a timeout. I believe this was the call play. They were going for the win. Why am I going for, first of all, because they're down 2. Why am I going to go for the tie over Anthony Davis? And even if you're right, okay, I'm going to go to try to, Anthony Davis just finished second in the MVP for Defensive Player of the Year. He's a premier all-defensive player every single year. And you're asking Russell Westbrook, I need you to flush this home on 6'10" with a wingspan of almost 8.
I'm asking you to get to the free throw line. That's what I'm asking you to do. Nobody is more fearless than this guy with the basketball.
And so that's why I know he was not afraid but he, out of the timeout, I believe this was the play call. Russ made the right play. See, again, there you can see what I'm saying, Jenny? See, Skip looks at it like this. Well, you didn't get to the free throw line or you didn't take the shot. I believe if you make the right play, it's never the wrong decision. This was the right play.
So did he kick the ball to Paul George for a three-point shot or Dennis Schroeder for a three-point shot? Help me out here.
No, he did not.
He kicked it to Alex Abrinas.
Was he wide open? Yes or no?
No, he was not wide open.
Stop it, Skip.
It got contested. It got a little contested. He was like sort of leaning back on the three. So Alex Abrinas, is he a starter for the Oklahoma City Thunder? He is not a starter.
Was Steve Kerr a starter?
He had played a grand total.
Was Steve Kerr a starter?
Steve Kerr's
Was
one of the
Steve
great.
Paxson
Was
a starter?
Timeout. Steve Kerr, one of the great three-point shooters in the history of the NBA. In fact, I think his percentages still ranks way up there.
Yeah, it's like first or second.
Right. Okay, thank you very much. Alex Abrinas right now is making exactly 31% of his three-point shots. Do you really think they called a play for Alex Abrinas to take a shot to win the game? I do not.
He was wide open. He was wide open.
Nope.
He drove and kicked.
Yep.
And that's what LeBron did. He drove, kicked the ball to Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver missed, but it was the wrong decision. Now, if it goes in, everybody heap and pray.
True.
Have you ever heard of Russell Westbrook passing up a last-second shot for Alex Abrinas?
And we killed him.
No!
No. Hold on, Skip. And we beat him up so many times because Russ passed the ball. You got 15 people. There are people in the stands coming out guarding you, and you taking a bad shot. This was a good play. The ball just didn't go in. It's make or miss. Remember down the stretch when LeBron had it going? Even though he had it going, he kicked the Kuzma, boom. Kicked the Caldwell Pope, boom.
I don't mind kicking to Kuzma in a regular season game, but let's not get to game, whichever it was, game 4, game 3 of the NBA Finals, game 3, and you're going to kick it to Kyle Korver, who's never played in the finals before?
They kicked to John Paxson. Yeah. They had no problem with that.
Yeah, that's different. It's set up. You know what you're doing. It's just different.
So let me get this straight. If you set a play up and you miss the shot, it's okay. But if you don't set it up and you miss the shot, that's bad.
When has Russell Westbrook not taken the last shot? Why did Kevin Durant leave Oklahoma City? Yeah. Because the whole management structure said, Russ is the alpha. We want the ball in Russell's hand at the end of the game. And Kevin's saying, I'm chopped liver. I got to go play where they share the ball.
Yep, it's documented. Russ would dominate the ball, and KD didn't like that. But in this situation, I believe Russell Westbrook made the right decision. Although the net result wasn't what they wanted. But you don't make this, Skip, if you only make decisions, you live a terrible life. Because if I've said, you know what, if I were to get in my car today, I might have an accident. So I'm just going to stay home. You don't do that, do you, Jenny?
No.
Okay, you're missing the point. All of a sudden, Russell Westbrook has lost it at the free throw line by his standards. And again, I'm his biggest fan. I predicted before last season he's going to average triple-double.
He's
going
to average another one this year.
Okay, but you know what? He is disqualified from the MVP race right now.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. You can't shoot 61%. You can't run from the free throw line.
Well, Shaq shot 50% and won it.
Okay, but he's not 6'3" tall.
It's a difference.
Okay.
And it's 82% over his first 9 seasons in the league. That's the difference in numbers.
What?
82, 61.
I don't
Hard
want to
to
shoot
deny
these
that.
free throws.